Hi, my name is Bine, and I will show you how I build my outdoor and indoor calisthenics park at home. But first, let's go back in the days when I started. This is my story. My calisthenics journey started back in 2014 when my friend invited me to go training with him. At that time, I didn't know what calisthenics was, but I was interested, so I went and did my first training. It was freezing cold outside, but I didn't care because I was ready and prepared to do my training. We went to the children's playground because there was the only place we could find bars. My friend gave me a few tips, and then I started with pull-ups, push-ups, dips and squats. That was the first training in my life, but it also changed my life. When I came home that day, I started searching about calisthenics on the internet, and I came across the videos of Hannibal for King, Adam Raw, Little Beastam, and all other warriors, which became my idols. At that time, calisthenics community was evolving, and almost nobody knew anything about it. My motivation and drive for training was increasing every day. I was training 3 times per week at children's playground, along with my 2 friends. We didn't have any excuses not to train, and we were putting in the work. After some time, it became like an obsession for us, and then we decided that we need to build our own park so that we can train in peace. We were searching for the best place and finally decided to build a park in the forest near my house. We started preparing the wood for parallel bars, and we also found some tubes at home, which we then used for pull-up and parallel bars. This was our first homemade calisthenics park, and we loved it. We were training there for about 4 months. My friend also brought the weights, so we started doing weighted calisthenics. It was amazing to have our own park, so that we could train whenever we want. One day, I was thinking about building my own calisthenics park at home. At first, I wanted to build only pull-up and parallel bars. I told the idea to my friends, and they agreed. We made the plan of how this would look like, and then we bought the tubes and started building it. When we finished with the project, I was the happiest person on the planet. I couldn't believe that we built our own calisthenics park at my backyard. Now there was no more excuses, and I could train whenever I want. We decided that the park will stay like this, and we don't need anything else. 2 months went by, and we decided to build 1 bar under the roof so that we could train even if it's raining outside. So we built this bar. Now everything is done, and we can train anytime we want. We don't need anything else, at least for some time. It didn't take long until our calisthenics community started growing. People started training with us because we had pull-up and dip bars at my backyard. After about 1 year, I got an idea to expand the bars just a little so that there would be more space to train for everyone. I wrote down the plan, and then everything started. We bought more iron and started building more bars. Backyard park now looked like this. We built new parallel bars and one more pull-up bar. And again, it didn't take much time when I started thinking about expanding current park and building the most amazing backyard calisthenics gym. The idea how it would look like came to my mind one day when I was training in the park, and I was also thinking, where are we going to train on winter time? So I got an idea to build also indoor gym. Everything seemed so big and unreal, but anyways, I wrote down the plan of how we are going to build it. A few weeks passed and we started executing the plan. First, we cleaned the space where the indoor gym would be. Then we built monkey bars, small parallel bars, bench for core training, and push-up bars in the backyard park. In the indoor park, we put one pull-up bar and movable dip bars. And after some time, we did also squat rack. After this was done, we made the doors for indoor gym and we put wooden panels for the wall. The indoor gym was finished. We had pull-up bar, stall bars, dip bars and squat rack. Everything was finished for the indoor gym. Now we can train in the winter without any excuses. Outdoor park was missing only the last part to make it look good, and that was to put the gravel on the ground and to paint the park. We first painted it, and after a few days we put the gravel on the ground. Now the outdoor park was finished and it looks like this still to this day. The indoor gym was amazing, but as our calisthenics community was growing, our indoor gym began to become too small. In the winter, we couldn't train properly, because there was just enough space for 3 or 4 people. Again, I used my imagination and started thinking to expand the indoor gym. In summer of 2017, we began working on expanding the gym. It took us about 3 months to finish it properly, but it was worth it. Now the indoor gym looks like this. We started building everything on September 2014 and finished on September 2017. It took us 3 years to build my indoor and outdoor calisthenics park. Our calisthenics community is growing bigger every year. At first, it was just me and my 2 friends training for fun. Now there is 10 people who are constantly training at my homemade indoor and outdoor gym. I am so happy that everything evolved like this. But in the beginning, I couldn't even imagine having one pull-up bar at home. That only shows you that you need to believe in yourself and keep going. And if something is important enough, you will find a way.